Alright, we're going to try a little bit more Red Dead 2. We left off at our camp just outside of Rhodes. Took care of a few smaller things that we needed to do around camp. Just kind of taking care of ourselves. I know I ate and did kind of those basic survival things, and now we should be able to jump back into a couple more missions. I know there are a couple from people in camp that are just side things. There's a trip, fishing trip with Javier. I think Sean has a robbery mission that kind of pops in and out, so those are definitely options. And then of course we have our main story missions too. I must admit, this game, it's got me hooked a little bit. I think about it a lot. I wish I actually had more time to play than what I actually do. But I like that I'm not doing it kind of in chunks that are too large. If I sat down to play this game without recording and without going kind of through this process, I would probably eat away at it in ridiculous chunks, 2.5 hours at a time, 3 hours at a time. I like it better this way, spread out a little bit more. So I'll consider him splashing water on his face as a bath. I'd say I'm pretty clean after that. So a few different things here. We have the other half of the... We are supposed... Oh yeah, there it is. Winston Homes. That's the other half of the Leopold-Strauss mission where we have to collect a debt from somebody, but that's way north of Strawberry, so that's going to be one heck of a ride. And then, great, the Sean and Javier missions are both available out of camp right now. They've kind of popped in and out. Maybe it's dependent on time of day. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Plus the Molly mission in camp. So again, before we get to the Grays mission, I'll probably want to clear up a couple of these things. There's a bounty poster in Strawberry as well, so if we're going up there to find Winston Holmes, might as well do the bounty poster that's there as well. I kind of wanted to do the Sean's home robbery mission. I think that'd be a little bit more intriguing than the Javier fishing mission. So let's try and tackle that one first.
What you making there, old man?
A little medicine.
Real medicine or snake oil?
Just who you think you're speaking to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you find any ginseng, I'll make some for you. It's easy enough. It'll keep you well. Even with my illness, it's kept me alive far too long.
Oh, you'll outlive us all.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, where did he come from?
I don't know.
I don't understand that lawman get up.
Wandered in. Hi, my friend. Hi.
Well, and he's ours, I guess. For now.
Aww. That's so great. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Aww. What should we call him?
Well, he's a wanderer. He probably did something bad. Cain. His name is Cain.
Okay. Hey, Cain. Whoa. What did Cain do?
A real bad thing. So he never stopped wandering.
Arthur, a dog. A dog.
a cool little side interaction there, and it's cool that Jack acknowledged that I was kind of standing there too. It's neat.
Arthur.
Been collecting for you.
Thank you.
Sure.
And we have another camp item request too. Jose wants some ginseng to make medicine.
Now, Mr. Morgan, in the ship. We're drowning in mud.
For a man of the cloth, you have quite a way with words.
Words are the very least of my problems. The very least.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So, tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here? Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. And he tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
All right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me?
All right, let's do this. Darling. Yeah, perhaps not.
So this is kind of a different side mission than some of the ones that we've typically seen. And I just want to make a bit of a differentiation here. Jesus, that's a big word to say. So sometimes people in our gang will give us tips. They'll kind of tip us off on robbery opportunities. We've had them in the past from different individuals around camp. And, you know, we've kind of followed through with those tips, like the doctor's office in Valentine. That was a long time ago there when we found out there was illegal activity going on. That was somebody from our camp that kind of tipped us off. So that can happen, and then you can kind of choose what path to take. But this is kind of a side mission where it's another robbery opportunity, but Sean kind of brought this entire plan to us, and now we're just going to kind of follow in his footsteps and get the job done. If I pull up the log here, you can see so here's the side home robbery mission that we're doing right now with Sean McGuire, but then we also have these are tips that people brought to us for other robberies. So it's not like a robbery mission, like a side mission. These robberies we kind of have to figure out ourselves. They were just tips that we received, so a little bit different. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense.
How far is this place?
Bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far from the state line.
All right. So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for the take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works? We split half, other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? What What's that box by his tent for, then?
Camp funds, supplies, and the like. The fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way, don't you worry.
And Susan's coming to me about not supporting the gang. Pff, pathetic.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now, that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off with Mac?
Nope, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up, beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Good.
And it's time folks stop giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head, but you never really know what you're walking into.
Very
Yep.
true.
Folks always want to blame someone when things go wrong.
We got kind of a weird lighting going on here. I just wanted to say the other thing about these missions too is, and I'm not saying that I don't trust Sean, but you know, we kind of have to just cross our fingers and hope that Sean knows what he's doing here and that he has enough information for this robbery to actually pay off, right? That's why these missions are you know, are kind of optional in a sense. But, you know, I have no reason to not trust Sean up to this point. It's not like one of those other bums from camp. Can't remember that one guy's name. It starts with an M. It's not like it's his mission, that nutcase Micah. But yeah, you're kind of, you know, we're kind of putting our fate of the robbery in Sean's hands here, and that can be a little bit sketchy. It's not really our plan that we're carrying out here, so hopefully everything will work out. It should help that we're doing this at nighttime. The timing there was kind of good, and this could be a nice haul where we might be able to upgrade camp even more so, maybe get the horse stable and stuff like that going. Kind of a weird ambiance in this part of the world, though. It's like a greenish, yellowish tint. I guess it's just the way the light's coming down, but not quite sure what to make of this mission. Seeing quite a bit of traffic on the roads going here so far. Hopefully we can steer clear of witnesses. Hopefully wherever we're robbing, whatever homestead this is, hopefully it's away from the road a little bit.
Let's leave the horses here and go the rest on foot. Don't want them to hear us coming. Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us when. Stash the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Come on, hurry up.
Just wanted to make sure I had the right weapons with me for this. I'll take my rifle, my dual-wheel pistols, and the pump-action shotgun again. If we're going to be inside, a shotgun is a good idea.
Look, there's one of them outside. This is good.
It is?
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back.
Gonna try and sneak in a little bit closer, but also kind of stay in the bushes a little bit here.
Hey there!
I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way.
Who do you think you are?
What the hell, Arthur? I told you to hang back.
Let's just deal with the rest of them.
They're coming out! We got more coming out in the woods! Left of the house! What the hell, Arthur? Who's going to tell us where the money's stashed now, huh? All right. Guess we should give the place a look, see what we can find.
Damn it, I was trying to get a clear shot of the guy that was on the porch and I snuck up a little bit too close. He wanted me to stay back at the tree line there. We were able to fend them off though, so that's okay. Not really the outcome we wanted. Now we don't really have anybody that we can threaten to try and figure out the location of their stash, so we're gonna have to have a quick look around here.
Ah, damn it. There ain't much. I'm heading back to camp. Should have kept one alive.
No way. I'm definitely gonna have a look around. It's gotta be here somewhere. I'm gonna take whatever I can for sure. That's unfortunate that that didn't work out for us, but you know, not every mission is gonna work out perfectly. Everything happens so quick and so realistically. I didn't want to be too far back if crap hit the fan there. Obviously, I got a little bit too aggressive and snuck up too close. That kind of bums me out a little bit. That could have been a successful... Oh, what's this? Stash box. Do we have here? A double action revolver. Weapon is in poor condition. So now that replaces one of the Schofield revolvers. That's okay. So now dual wield would be one of the Schofields, one of the double action revolvers, or I could go and just pull out the double action revolver. That's not a bad haul. It's got to be like a $200 gun. We have a money clip here. That's $13. That's some ammunition. One of the other places we robbed, it was in like the mantelpiece or something like that. There's a cigarette card up here. Prominent Americans card 12. So it's obviously just one part of a set, but it's another card. I might have a quick look just around the property in general too, because these dudes could have really stashed it anywhere. There's some moonshine. We do have moonshine though. That's a real shame. I don't know exactly what the haul here could have looked like. It's not the worst haul considering I got a pretty nice pistol, the $13. Sean went back to camp. He wanted no part of it once things got a little hairy. God damn it, you gotta be kidding me. Totally not cool. It just sucks to kind of know that somewhere on this property is their stash. And I can't find it. However, there's now a stranger mission just a little bit north of here. So that's pretty cool. There's a couple other buildings on the property just over here. It's a little bit sketchy because I'm not familiar with this area, and being nighttime, I don't really know what to expect.
Yep.
Come on,
There we
Epona.
go.
Seems to be getting a little bit lighter. This is a fairly large property, and there's quite a lot going on. There seems to be some other buildings positioned on this property. Here's another one right here. It's very possible that they could have stashed it around here. We have a locked door. Stay out. Plague? What? It just says stay out plague. Or please? Maybe I'm reading it wrong? That sure as hell looked like plague to me. And it's funny because if you look on the map here, there's like a skull and it says Pleasance. There's the stranger mission just a little bit north of here. We got some fires in the distance, so there's definitely some people around here. I wonder if it's possible to just stumble across their stash. So now it's letting us know we're officially in Pleasance, whatever the hell Pleasance is. It looks like just an old abandoned town. So that's a raccoon. We're gonna skin the raccoon. Try and get something for it. It's a good pelt at least. Yeah, you have to figure that their stash is around here somewhere, and I'm the one that screwed it up, so I'm the one that should have to stay behind and try and look. I assume I can't go in there. There's like a graveyard here. Killed by gunshot. Murdered. Killed by knife wound. It's kind of an eerie area around here. This is just kind of west of the Blue Water Marsh area, which is an area we're not too familiar with yet. What's this? Oh, there's some bounty hunters in the area. We will be best to kind of avoid them altogether. I took the pelt. I don't really need I don't really need the carcass of the raccoon. It's only a raccoon. It's not like we're gonna be able to get really great meat off of it or anything. Strange that there's lawmen in the area. Not surprising though, considering that there's a bounty on me. You gotta be kidding me.
You better stay right there. Keep moving. And I'll make sure you don't move again. Bastard! You're done for, mister! You're digging your grave deeper.
Ill with sin. All of these buildings have different phrases kind of scattered on them. I can't believe I blew Sean's... I'm talking about trust and not being able to trust other gang members' plans necessarily, and I go and screw the entire thing up. Still, that stranger mission is locked. That's interesting. Well, that's kind of all the buildings around here. Unfortunately, we were not able to locate the stash. A little bit bummed out by that, but we'll just have to move on. It's starting to rain in this area, so ooh. That's a bird. That could be useful. Ew, it's a vulture. Never mind. Not really the kind of food I'm looking for.
Yep.
I'm gonna ride up to that stranger and see if... see if I can access the mission if I get a little bit closer. It might be locked because I just haven't really been to this area yet. Like, it's not a mission that's been unlocked yet. Maybe it's like a coming soon kind of situation. I don't know. I'm really bummed about that failed robbery attempt. Just goes to show you how like dynamic and unscripted this game can be at times. And how you have to kind of compensate quickly for it.
Yeah. Okay then.
Interesting. What's this? These are like carriages that have been tipped over. pretty nice to just stumble upon the stash. That failed mission is probably also going to hurt my relationship with Sean. That's a thing, so.
Okay then, girl. Yeah.
So this is where the stranger is. Due to your recent crimes. Interesting. Return at a later time. At least we got a bit of an explanation as to why I can't access it. So let's go finish the other part of the leveled Strauss mission. That's a bit of a ride away. But we've already got our horse. What the hell? What the hell was that?
Yeah.
That was definitely somebody yelling. I guess it doesn't help that I was killing lawmen too.
Whoa.
Oh, and there's my affinity for killing various wildlife on my horse. What was it this time? Ah, who knows?
Slow up now.
It's like right here. Just a bird. Christ. Literally, you can barely see the thing, and I was able to run into it on my horse and kill it. That's got to be like the fourth or fifth thing I've killed. Oh, Jesus.
Help! Please. I've been bitten by a snake. I need medicine. Or you need to suck them.
You can suck out venom or give health cure. I'll give him a health cure.
It'll help.
I got a few of them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I owe you one, mister.
Got that right.
Hopefully, I could repay you someday. Now, I gotta get out of here. Don't much like it. Out here. No more.
Just stay the hell away from snakes, all right?
Great advice, Arthur. I'm not that ruthless that I'm just gonna watch the man die after being bitten by a snake. Like I've said before, you gotta do some good in this game. I don't want to be a bad character despite being part of the gang. I want us to have a higher good morality than we do a bad morality. It's probably going to take a little while, a good chunk of our day to kind of cross the vast land here and eventually end up just north of Strawberry. So this is Winston Holmes. This is another guy that owes money to the gang, and Leopold has asked us to collect this debt. The second of two names he gave us for debts to collect. Then we'll do the bounty poster in Strawberry. Then I'll probably head back to camp and do the Molly mission, or if there's another side friend mission, take care of it. Well, at least it's a scenic ride. It's not like Grand Theft Auto where you're just seeing condo buildings and cars like you do every day in real life. Look way in the distance. Damn. It's a nice straw distance. Bambi.
What in the hell?
Sorry. So, do stranger missions only activate, like... I'm a little bit confused, I guess, about how and when these stranger missions activate. Because now, for example, the one that was up here in the Pleasance area has disappeared and a new one has opened up. So I guess you just have to be generally in a certain vicinity of that stranger mission for it to activate. This one is once again locked, and it has a lot to do with these bounties that are on my head. So I've got one in the New Hanover region and, of course, in the Lemoyne region. $60 in New Hanover, $50 in Lemoyne. Now, West Elizabeth, where we're headed, I actually don't have a bounty on my head there. It's the one place right now that I'm not kind of wanted, more or less. So hopefully, if there's a stranger mission there, we'll actually be able to do it. Because right now, you can see all of the missions are essentially locked. Hopefully when we get there, the Winston one is not going to be locked. This is an awfully long trip to make just to not be able to access the mission. I like the way that the stranger missions work, but I just wish that they were more time relative. Like, okay, in this chapter, these stranger missions are available, and they just automatically kind of plop on your map instead of you having to try and locate them. Because there's probably a lot of fun ones, and there's probably a lot of fun ones that we'll miss because I'm just not in the right place and then at the right time to kind of notice that there's a stranger mission. I don't look at the map all the time. Like, yeah, I'm not going to look at it every 2 minutes just to see if there's a stranger mission. There's more going on than that. I also don't know how much money I have. Like, if I've got a bit of cash on me, let's take care of the one in New Hanover so that we can do the stranger mission. We know where that one is now. We know the one by Pleasance, or whatever the hell it's called. So next thing I should do, I know I want to do more upgrading at camp, get that stable and upgrade Dutch's lodging and all that. But honestly, I got to take care of my bounties first. I need to start staying away, man. I feel like I clear my bounties. I just paid off like a $300 one not that long ago, and I think the same video I ended up getting another bounty on.
Really, May, you think you're so great, morning. Strutting around, nose in the air, holding hands with that dumb kid.
You good, sir?
You care about this girl? Stand up for yourself. She'll come around.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Trust me, kid. There ain't so many good men out there. Make yourself one of the good ones.
Thanks, mister. I hope you're right.
And see, that's not like an official stranger mission, but it's like a little extra morality that you can
You wait, Lily May. Someday,
that you can get.
I'll show you. I'll be rich.
Strawberry is the town that we shot up to break Mika, or Micah, whatever the hell that ass's name is, out of jail. Here's that lodge, that place where the tree fell on that guy.
Look out!
Donated to the foreman here a while back too.
You three, back to work! We lost too much time on this already! Mr. Appleseed is very unhappy!
Mr. Appleseed ain't out here getting mauled by wolves! We lost 2 men already!
Ugh! Look, you good-for-nothing cowards!
Yeah.
Call yourselves lumbermen, you afraid of us few damn critters? It's a forest!
Man, every
What the
time
hell
I
do you
come here.
expect? Oh! Yes, yes! Maybe you're the man I need! Can you believe these lazy lily livers? Refusing to work on account of a few little wolves? They've been attacking workers on the south side of the camp. We need a real man to get rid of them. What do you say? He'll be very well rewarded.
Honestly, I'll do it to protect the guys
All
here.
right. If you're paying, I should be able to take care of that for you.
I'm doing it for the workers, seeing as how the foreman and the rest of management here, every time I come here, doesn't give a crap about their workers. Least I can do is help them real quick.
Okay, my girl. Hold up.
You go to do one mission and you come across like 6 side missions on the way there.
About them wolves soon. I'm out of here.
Easy now.
Somewhere in this area there are some wolves that we gotta clear out.
Yeah. Go, go. Whoa, easy.
Follow the trail. Okay. So I should be able to use this special tracking ability. I've used this in the past. Follow the trail, it should lead me there. I might want to use the shotgun for this though, not the rifle, especially if the wolves are coming right at me. It's like every time we come to this timber place or this timber company in the middle of the woods, there's always something going. It's a hot spot for cool little side missions.
Nice and easy.
Damn it. damn it. Let's try that again. And not easy to kill, and they're freaking huge. I was not expecting them to be that big. Good lord.
Go away, damn it.
Sorry. I don't know what y'all are doing. I'm just trying to kill some wolves. They're probably like security for the timber company or something going around the perimeter of the place. Excuse me. At least I know where to go now.
Easy, easy. Get back. Stay back!
So we got 3 wolves and they're friggin' all huge. Might as well take the pelts. I used a shotgun on it, so that's kind of unfortunate, but it's gonna only be a poor pelt. Likely because of using the shotgun. There's another poor pelt. But we get some meat and a wolf heart out of it too, which is kind of peculiar, if you will. Gonna skin all 3.
You all right, girl?
So now we got to go back to the foreman and explain that we were able to take care of the wolves for them. I was expecting smaller wolves and a larger pack. I got a smaller pack and larger wolves. What did I say? Yeah, I was expecting smaller wolves but a larger pack. Maybe like 6 or 7 of them.
That day to cross my path, best vanish quick.
Larger wolves, just less of them. They're freaking huge. Jesus Christ.
Oh, there you are. I assumed from all the gunshots and howling, you got some good news for me?
Yep, it's done.
That's a relief, I'll tell you. Excellent work. Money's right there on the table.
Don't mention it. Me and Wolves go way back.
So, unfortunately, I blew the Sean mission, but I feel like I kind of made it up. I just made 50 bucks there. I was still able to find 13 bucks back at that homestead, so.
Get back to work! Now! The wolves are gone, so no more excuses. There ain't much danger of that with this bunch, my friend.
Look at you, goddamn homunculus.
Hey, who do you think you're talking to?
A POS. That's exactly who I'm talking to. Once we get into Strawberry and we do the bounty poster that's there, I'm gonna pay off my bounties. I got $182. I got enough to pay off all outstanding for now. It's going to be a bit of a loss of money, but I need to do it if I want to kind of access some of these strangers missions. Pretty sure that's why they're locked.
Easy there. Yeah.
There's some shooting. Why is he shooting?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna make me want to go investigate that. You can't just be shooting like that.
Okay there.
There it is.
Hold up. Let's go.
How do I get over there?
Easy. Whoa. Yep.
Ah, senor. I think maybe we see if last time was luck, huh? I'm feeling good.
Oh, it's another one of these.
What do you say about upping the ante this time? Make it interesting.
I came across this Hispanic dude, one of the other videos that I was playing, and he challenged me to like this shooting kind of side mission. We'll see. Let's do it. I'll bet you
Why
10
not?
bucks.
I'm feeling good too.
Ha! Okay, my friend, let's do it. Just like the last time, okay? Who can shoot the most bottles? Just draw your gun and aim when you're ready. All right? Shoot! Ah, yes! Ha! I'm not surprised.
No way!
Well, it explains the smell of tequila in the air, at least.
Hey, you gave it a good try, man. How about a chance for redemption, huh?
I'll do it.
Come on.
All right, let's do
Could
it.
win real big. Aha, that's a good call, amigo.
Let's do it.
Just like before, mi amigo. You shoot 4 birds out of the sky before me, you win. Stand near me, and as soon as they come out, it's anyone's shot. Be patient. Ah, there they go. Shoot! You got close, but not quite. Practice more, huh? Listen, you need to pay me for your loss, okay?
I gotta pay you?
I ain't giving you shit.
Okay, give me what you owe me, cowboy.
So, I guess that means we won't be doing any more shooting challenges with him anymore.
Easy.
I need that money for bounties, and to be honest with you, especially after that first one, I thought for sure I hit more than him. I don't know what the hell he was hitting, but I definitely hit a few of them. I should have used Deadeye when the round where we were shooting the barrels and the bottles. Should have used my Deadeye there. Could have won it right there and just earned $10. I antagonized him once saying, I'm not giving you shit, and then I thought when he said, you better give me what you owe, I thought it was going to give me another opportunity to give him the $20, but nah, he just started shooting at me, so I took care of him. He's the one 6 feet under, and excuse me, by the way, and I'm the one still walking the earth. Man, that bird shooting is like nearly impossible.
Yeah.
Finally, we can make our way to the Winston Holmes debt. Coming up on it now, another stranger.
Easy there.
See that? Feller's dead down there. Must have gone off the cliff.
Yep.
I think he's from that cabin up the way there. Poor bastard. Well, guess I'll tell the sheriff when I get to town.
Are you telling me that I should go down there and try and loot what I can? Watch me friggin' fall down now too? Christ. I think that's the idea, that we can kind of go down there and loot him more or less. It's gonna be a long way back up though. Are those dinosaur bones or something down there as well? I don't really want to go down there right now. I'm gonna create a marker there though, so that I can have a look once I'm done the Winston mission. This is supposedly where Winston resides.
Easy, easy.
We got a graveyard here.
Yeah.
Are there any buildings or... I have to get rid of my marker for now.
Slow up now.
There's like a building or something over here, but I think that's just the graveyard that I was just looking at. Yeah.
Okay then.
Whoa. Is he up here? There he is.
Win, Holmes.
I didn't expect to run into no one out here.
Funny how far a man's debts will follow him. You got some money for me, boy? I seen your name in our ledger.
You're with the German? Look, I got it for you. It's just, I don't got it yet. It's up in them hills.
You panning for it?
Hunting it. I tracked this cougar. It's rare. Lily white coat, the pelt to more and cover what I owe.
If I'm skinning anything, I'm skinning you, boy.
Please, I'm out of work. It's the only way you'll get paid, and all the hard work's already done.
Fine. Move.
We'll, need our horses. It's, quite a trip.
Yeah. Let's go, girl. All right, drive, boy. Let's get where we're going. Drive.
Okay, follow me.
So I just found out the guy's name is actually Winton and not
Make
Winston.
me come out here, make me chase all over this goddamn mountain.
Hey, you knew it was a risk.
I didn't know nothing. Your name's all I knew.
Well, the German-speaking fella then, Mr. Strauss, he knew my work situation was precarious, that this whole thing was a risky venture.
Wait, risky? Am I at risk now? Are you threatening me, Winton Holmes?
I ain't. No, certainly not. Sir, I'm merely stating, a man without a job, with limited prospects, at those rates, repayment was by no means guaranteed. I said I'd do my best, and I did.
You're continuing to annoy me.
He said it's a rare cougar. I don't know if that means that it's one of those
right here,
legendary
up the stream.
animals, but if it is, it's going to be one hell of a battle with a freaking cougar.
I guarantee repayment. Because I'm going to get that money out of you. If I got to squeeze you like a lemon, it's coming out.
Yeah, of course. We're onto it now, okay? We're onto it now. The cash is in that cougar, mister. Sure as pumpkins ain't cauliflowers, the cash is in that cougar.
It better be, or I'll turn you into a goddamn cauliflower.
Up here, we ain't too far now. What I know about cats, this one's rare as hen's teeth. I mean, you ever seen an alabaster wildcat?
Big thing about cougars is they see you, not the other way around.
That may be, but you'd see this one. I've been hunting with my pa. Shot all kinds of cats. Never one like this. In another life, I'd have sought my fortune outdoors, not in the hot, stinking belly of a tar pit.
I ain't interested in your regrets or your life story, Mr. Holmes. Just your damn money. Drive.
This is it. Her den. We should leave the horses. Easy.
Show me.
You'll see her soon. Quiet now. Won't be able to miss her shining in the dark. You hear that? There's a cougar in here. And I bet she's white as virgin cotton. The tunnel diverges up here. I'll take the left, you go right, and we'll see if we don't converge down a ways. And look out for her.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't like the looks of this. Having to use a lantern to light it up and then quickly switch to my gun. If a friggin' cougar jumps out of nowhere at me? Like, where the hell are we right now? Whoa. Jesus. Oh, son of a gun.
Don't mess around with me, boy.
That was definitely some screaming. You have got to be kidding me.
There's a corpse down here. An old one.
Ugh. Yikes. He's been here for a little while. It's hard to see more than like a few feet in front of you. Jesus, I didn't even know that caverns like this existed in the world. Good Lord, there's some light up here. It seems pretty circular to me, so if I go back up this way, I should reach the area that Winton went to the left.
How much is this cougar eat? She got him. Crap. Damn deader.
Winton, no.
Show yourself. Penniless idiot.
Jesus. No, God, no. Okay. That did not really work out as planned. Search the cave for the white cougar. So he goes to the left. I wonder if you go to the left with him, kind of what happens. So we come across a couple corpses here.
Holmes? Winton, Holmes?
You can see kind of the area that we can access in this cavern on the mini-map in the bottom left corner. It's kind of that lighter shade of brown. So that kind of gives you a good idea of where we can and can move throughout the cavern. Originally I had my rifle pulled out, but we'll have to probably use the pump action shotgun.
An old one.
Took out each of the wolves in like one shot apiece. Got some cocaine gum. I'm actually losing morality here from, Jesus, from looting dead corpses. You can also see on the mini-map, I just found this out too from one of the other missions, those little X's, those are going to indicate corpses. So just the same as your map will point out. There's some animal bones down here too. It'll point out animal carcasses and where you've left them. It'll also highlight any dead corpses that you may have left behind, which is more of a strategic thing because you can kind of strategically place corpses.
How much is this cougar eat?
So there's another corpse just right here. I've already started looting them, might as well loot more. They don't need this stuff anymore.
She got him. Crap. Am dead.
Alright.
Deader. Show yourself. Where are you, you mangy cat?
Jesus. I'm pretty badly damaged here. I'm probably gonna have to use one of my health cures. You know what? After that, I'm just gonna drink some moonshine. After having to fight a freaking cougar, I think I deserve a little bit of moonshine. Man, that pump action shotgun did the trick. I heard the cat kind of coming. You can kind of, and the screen kind of shakes a little bit when it's in the vicinity, your vicinity. And it was able to jump on me, and it almost killed me, just like the time that legendary bear almost killed me. Very similar, but I was able to kind of get away and brush him off, and then I fired a couple shots. Thank you very much. This has got to be a legendary animal, no?
It's white.
So white
rare.
cougar pelt. This should be a nice little lump sum of money. Can we get out of the freaking cave now? That's what I want to know. That was a little tutorial on how to use your lantern, which is not something that we've really had to use up until this point, but damn, I have to say that was actually one of the more interesting Leopold Strauss deck collecting missions that we've been on, hands down. That was pretty fun. No. I was trying to put my lantern away. It was just clipped onto the side of him there. You can actually see across Arthur's right shoulder the 4 claw marks, or the 5 claw marks, whatever it is, of the cougar across his shoulder. And if you remember back, the cougar jumped onto my shoulder, and that's how I kind of rolled him off and was able to get a few shots away. Like, that is how unbelievably realistic things are. We gotta be just... Aww. That poor horse is abandoned now. This has got to be like the Southern Rockies area, because we're getting into some snow up here. So this has got to be like the Southern Grizzlies area. I know Strawberry is pretty close to the mountains. It's not the warmest place on the map. So now they want us to go directly to the butcher, I would assume, in Strawberry, which is where I was going to head anyway. So we'll head to the butcher, then we'll go to the post office, which is right next door. We'll pay off our debts, and then I'm going to call it quits there. And then next time that we fire things up again, we can do the bounty poster, which will be right here in Strawberry. Then I'm going to kind of backtrack, and because my debts will be paid off, I should be able to access those 2 stranger missions. So we'll start off by doing some of those side missions, the bounty poster and the stranger missions, and then we have those 2 story missions. We got caught up in so much side crap in this playthrough that we were not even able to do a single story mission, but that's how it goes sometimes. And to be honest with you, sometimes the side missions are just as fun, if not more fun, than the main story missions. At least Rockstar makes the side missions interesting. It's not collecting 50 King Lear colored flags, a la Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a big payday. That'll really help lessen the blow of blowing Sean's robbery. I really hope he doesn't go on about me blowing the robbery back at camp. It's the last thing I really need to be reminded of. Now, I'm not too familiar. Oh, Christ. People probably don't like me very much in this town. I've really only been here probably once or twice, and both times I don't think it ended very well. So I don't have a bounty on my head here, but I don't think that the townsfolk are going to be too fond of me being here. I was going to say I'm not too familiar with the Strawberry area either, just because, like I said, I haven't really been here a whole lot. It's a beautiful place, though. I like the scenery a little bit more than what we saw in the Valentine area. There's a new newspaper available, too, so we can do that the next time that we launch and kind of get caught up on what's up.
What's it to be?
Sorry, I know I'm kind of sneaking up from behind here. I suppose I need to grab the pelts from my horse.
Thank you.
Man, you can see Arthur's obviously in some pain. So we have the white cougar pelt. Is it just automatically in my inventory? Because it's not letting me take it off there. Can I just talk to him? Do I just talk to him with it on my horse? Yep. It stays on my horse. Okay, so that other pelt, that rabbit pelt, or that sheep pelt that I had on my horse, in the last video, I discarded it off my horse, and then I wasn't able to sell it to Pearson back at camp. So I actually just have to keep the pellets on my horse. It's still in my, shows in my satchel inventory, and the butcher will accept it that way. There's no need to remove it from the horse and bring it directly to the butcher. Good to know. So I'm gonna sell you the 3 wolf pelts.
I ain't got much money.
Can't dance. They're poor wolf pelts, but hell, they'll do. And this cougar pelt is worth $38. Damn. It's not exactly what I was expecting. I think I have to sell it to this particular butcher. I can't take it to that pelter guy to make anything from it. It's kind of part of this mission. I mean, I guess I'll take the $38. Why not? Winston's debt money. I'm going to save some of the meat that I was able to gather to bring back to Pearson. I'd rather use the meat for nutrition back at camp.
Much appreciated.
Sorry, dude.
My load.
I'm just a weirdo. I like to duck when I talk to people.
Pleasure doing business.
Buy one of my papers.
I like to juck and dump.
Howdy.
That's how I do. Alright, this is post office. This is the last thing that we're going to do here. What is this now? Hunters sought. If you are proficient with a gun or arrow, we seek animals for a wildlife art exhibition. Specimens must be in perfect condition, so no poor pelts here. Low caliber kills only. Ship at our expense the following: 1 adult rabbit, 1 average squirrel. Huh. It's another little side thing. Mail the requested animals at a post office. To get small animal carcasses, you'll need to use a small game arrow or the varmint rifle, so you need a specific weapon. Interesting.
Why the hell you acting this way?
Relax, my friend. Never mind.
I didn't go through the front door there, so station clerk dude got kind of sketched
like you
out.
got a hold of yourself.
Sorry, Jesus. So I'm gonna pay off my Lemoyne debt, and I'm gonna pay off my New Hanover debt. So I now have no bounties, thank Christ. It's okay, I'll find my way out the front door this time. Don't worry about me. So now there should be a few things kind of reopened up on our map here. There's the Strawberry Bounty poster. The other one is in Saint Denis. We haven't been there yet, so I'm not too worried about that. But the next time we fire things up, we will do the Strawberry Bounty poster and the Molly O'Shea mission for sure back at camp. And I'll bring some of the meat that I found back to camp. Just kind of take care of those things before we start getting into the meat of this chapter, which is really, I think, going to be the feud between the Greys and the Braithwaites out in the Rhodes Saint Denis area and the Caliga Hill area. So that Greys mission we might not be able to get to next time, but we'll do another bounty poster. Some of the bounty missions that we've done have actually been a real kick, so that should be interesting. Maybe we'll go around Strawberry a little bit and try and regroup. We'll buy the newspaper, go to the general store, that kind of a thing before we do the bounty poster. And like I said, I'm going to try and backtrack. We passed by 2 stranger missions. One was down here just west of the Lemoyne, New Hanover border, kind of where they meet here. There's a stranger mission just down here, kind of by Flatiron Lake. And then there was one just over here by Pleasance, that area where we foiled Sean's homestead robbery, and it was like just up here. So now that my bounties are cleared, there's no lawmen coming after me, there's no recent crimes that I've committed, I should be able to access both of those stranger missions. And that's what we'll try and tackle next time. And even 36% through the game, I'll take it. I'll see you on the flip side.